WWE legend other than John Cena returning as full-time competitor in 2025 is a must, says Hall of Famer. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. John Cena will return for a final full-time run in WWE before retiring at the end of 2025. WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray recently suggested another legend should return full-time next year. Earlier this year, The Rock returned for a brief run. He made his in-ring comeback at WrestleMania 40 after 8 years of absence when he and Roman Reigns teamed up to defeat Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in a tag team match. Meanwhile, the final boss is expected to show up in 2025, probably in a part-time role, as rumors suggest he could square off against Rhodes, Reigns, or both at WrestleMania 41. Speaking on the Busted Open podcast, Bully Ray expressed his desire to see The Rock return to WWE full-time in 2025. If The Rock comes back in 2025, I want to see The Rock come back in 2025. I don't want part-time bullsh**. Come back and be fully invested. As invested as you possibly can, not just come back for WrestleMania season and then split again. Come back and invest a year in the WWE. I want to see him fully invested, not just in a part-time role, he said. The multi-time tag team champion pointed out that the final boss could help get many current superstars over and elevate them. I want to see The Rock use his character, his star power, the amount of that spotlight that he commands to help get everybody else over. One Rock can get over a plethora of talent. Give guys and gals the bump that they need to move up the card. So that's the broad stroke of what I'd like to see from him. A little bit more of a full-time investment. As the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline continue to feud, Roman Reigns will square off with Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat on Raw's premiere on Netflix on January 6. Speaking on his Not Some Wrestling podcast, WWE analyst Sam Roberts claimed there is a huge probability The Rock and Drew McIntyre will interfere in the highly anticipated clash. I do think that it's interesting that in the beginning, it felt like The Rock had a possibility of interfering in this tribal combat match. And I think that he still does, but now, Drew McIntyre, I think he's just as likely, if not more likely to, either as well as, or instead of The Rock, interfere in this match that's going to happen on the Netflix Raw, he said. Bully Ray also predicted that The Rock would show up on Raw on January 6. It would be interesting to see if his prediction will come true. In the world of professional wrestling, few names carry as much weight and reverence as WWE Hall of Famer, and the wrestling community has seen an endless parade of legends who shaped the history of the sport. From Stone Cold Steve Austin to The Undertaker, each era has its own set of icons that left a lasting mark. However, as the industry evolves, fans continuously crave the return of these larger-than-life figures, hoping to witness one more chapter in their storied careers. And now, a recent statement from a WWE Hall of Famer has ignited excitement within the wrestling world by suggesting that another WWE legend, other than John Cena, should make a return as a full-time competitor in 2025. This statement is not only significant because it comes from someone who has been at the heart of the wrestling business for decades, but it also reflects the passion and energy that remains at the core of WWE's fan base. According to the Hall of Famer, WWE fans deserve more from the company, and seeing a legendary star return full-time would be a major boost to the current product. The legend, whose name was not revealed immediately, pointed out that the WWE roster is in need of a shot of energy and experience that only a veteran could provide. Despite WWE's deep roster of talented performers, there's something undeniably magnetic about the return of a familiar face, especially one who has earned a legendary status. These icons represent not just wrestling skill, but an era, a set of memories, and a connection with fans that transcends the typical appeal of modern stars. Over the years, the company has seen the return of several legendary names for high-profile matches and special appearances. But this particular Hall of Famer emphasized the importance of seeing a big name come back as a full-time competitor. One name that quickly jumps to mind is The Rock. Dwayne Johnson, once a full-time competitor in WWE, has since transitioned to a Hollywood career that has made him one of the most famous people on the planet. However, the connection he has with WWE fans is undeniable, and there has always been speculation about a potential full-time return. Though he has made several high-profile appearances in recent years, the idea of him returning to WWE for a long stretch as a full-time performer would be an absolute that fits the description of a legendary return is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin, who helped define the Attitude Era with his brash attitude and rebellious persona, has made sporadic appearances in recent years, with his most recent being at WrestleMania 38, where he faced Kevin Owens in a no-holds-barred match. While Austin's health and age have made a full-time return difficult, there's always been a lingering hope among fans that the Texas Rattlesnake could make a return to WWE for an extended run. There's also the possibility of a return from the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Despite being in a leadership role at the WWE Performance Center, Michaels' name continues to be mentioned in rumors surrounding a possible comeback to the ring. Though Michaels has made a successful transition to coaching and producing, his unparalleled talent in the ring makes him a highly coveted figure for a return. His technical prowess and ability to tell a story inside the squared circle would elevate any match he was involved in, and fans continue to hold out hope that he could once again grace the ring for a major run. It's important to note that the desire for such returns isn't merely about nostalgia. Fans of WWE don't just want to relive the past. They want to see the stars who defined their favorite moments continue to entertain them with their unmatched charisma, wrestling prowess, and undeniable presence. A return of a Hall of Famer could also benefit the current generation of WWE superstars, who could learn invaluable lessons from these legends. Just as past generations have benefited from the mentorship of stars like The Undertaker, Ric Flair, and others, there is always something to be gained from the presence of a veteran who has been through it all. It's this passing of the torch that keeps the WWE product fresh and exciting, even when legends come back into the fold. Of course, the idea of a legendary figure returning full-time isn't without its challenges. These stars have often retired due to the toll the grueling schedule of WWE takes on the body. Injuries, age, and personal aspirations have all played a part in why some legends decided to leave the ring. Still, their presence is sorely missed, especially in times when the WWE Universe craves something familiar. The landscape of WWE is also vastly different from what it was during the height of these legends' careers. WWE has evolved, and the roster has become more diverse, with new stars emerging who have their own unique style and following. However, the appeal of seeing someone like The Rock or Steve Austin return to WWE as a full-time competitor isn't necessarily about fitting into the mold of the current product. Rather, it's about seeing how these legends would interact with the next generation of stars. The storytelling possibilities alone are endless. Imagine The Rock facing off against Roman Reigns, his own cousin, in a match where family ties are tested, or Steve Austin clashing with a rising star like Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes. The tension, the drama, the energy would be through the roof. It would be an unparalleled spectacle for fans who have followed these stars for decades, and for a new generation that has yet to see them in their prime. WWE has always been about creating moments that fans will remember for a lifetime. From iconic matches to shocking returns, the company knows how to generate buzz and excitement. But there's something especially electric about the idea of a legendary star returning full-time. When these names step into the ring, it's not just about putting on a good match. It's about creating a connection with the audience that transcends the boundaries of wrestling itself. The return of a WWE legend would serve as a reminder of everything that has made the company so successful over the years. It's about the spectacle, the storytelling, and the passion that these stars bring to the table. The Hall of Famer who made this recent suggestion is absolutely right. WWE fans deserve to see a legend return full-time in 2025. The time is right for the company to bring back a familiar face, someone who can inject the product with the energy, the star power, and the charisma that only a WWE legend can provide. It's clear that WWE has many exciting opportunities on the horizon. The prospect of a full-time return from a Hall of Famer in 2025 is just one of them. With a roster that continues to grow and evolve, combined with the undeniable appeal of these iconic legends, WWE could very well be entering a new era of greatness. Whether it's The Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, or another legend entirely, the possibilities are endless, and the fans will be ready to embrace whichever icon steps back into the ring. As we wait for official announcements and teasers about the 2025 season, one thing is certain: the wrestling world is buzzing with excitement. The return of a WWE legend is not just a possibility, it's a necessity. It's a way for the company to honor its rich history while simultaneously shaping its future. In a world where storytelling, larger-than-life personalities, and unforgettable moments are the cornerstone of success, WWE has the chance to create something truly magical in 2025. And with a Hall of Famer's endorsement, it seems like the possibility of this dream return could very well become a reality. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.